Greetings everyone. I'm getting a lot of questions from buyers right now about the new CalHFA Forgiveness Loan program. First thing, I'm not a lender. I'm a realtor, by the way. In case you don't know me, I'm Alison with NextHome Family Tree Realty, and I live, work, and play here in Solano County. This is the information that I found on the calhfa.ca.gov website. I'll drop a link in the description below. As with any home purchase, you will need to meet the loan requirements of credit score, income, and employment eligibility. The Equity Builder through CalHFA offers several loan types, including FHA, USDA, VA, and conventional. This program offers a forgivable loan up to 10% of the sales price or appraised value, whichever is less. In addition, you must be a first-time home buyer. What's that mean? A first-time home buyer is classified as someone who has not been on title of a home within the last 3 years, even if you owned a home previously. There are a few exceptions to that requirement, so call me and we can discuss those, as they won't apply to most buyers. Here are some additional things to note. All borrowers must occupy the property as their primary residence within 60 days of close. That means you need to move in within 60 days. Non-occupant co-borrowers or co-signers are not allowed. All borrowers must either be a citizen or a national of the United States or a qualified alien as defined by USC 1641. You must meet credit, income, and loan requirements of CalHFA's first-time mortgage loan program. Now, let's talk about those property requirements. It needs to be a single-family, one-unit residence. Accessory dwelling units, also known as ADUs, guest houses, granny units, and in-law quarters are eligible with the following parameters. The property must be defined as a one-unit property. Multiple accessory units are not permitted. That means you can't have 2 ADUs in the backyard. You must meet investor guideline and city and county zoning ordinances. And per investor guidelines, if the rental income from the ADU is used for credit qualifying, CalHFA will also use the gross rental income for the compliance income calculation. Can a condo qualify? Yes, but there's added guidelines that we can discuss later. Can a manufactured home qualify? They are permitted within specific parameters that include being larger than a single wide. Now, let's talk about that credit score. All the borrowers must have a minimum credit score of 660, and your debt to income ratio cannot be over 45%. Can you believe you can get into a home through this program with as low as 3 to 3.5% down payment? That's the cash you actually have to come in and close escrow with. You also must be under 80% of the area median income. For instance, in Solano County, the area median income is $99,300 per year. 80% is $79,440 per year. That means to qualify for this program, you need to make less than $79,440 per year. There is education you need to do. There's a homebuyer education class. It's required by CalHFA for this program. They cost about $99 and take a little bit of your time. Lastly, the equity of 10% is completely forgiven after 5 years. If any forgivable loans are paid off prior to the 5-year term, they will be forgiven on an annual prorated basis. What does that mean? It means that 10% is completely forgiven. That's the money they're giving you to put down on the home after you've lived in the home for 5 years. Or if you sold it at 2.5 years, and paid off the loan, they would prorate that amount that you had paid towards it back. Did I mention that is at 0% interest? So that 10% is at 0% interest, but the CalHFA loan does have interest on it. Have questions? Need a referral to an amazing CalHFA approved lender partner for this program or another loan? Then reach out to me. I'm Alison with NextHome Family Tree Realty. I've been rooted in Solano County for over 45 years, and I'm here to serve you with all your real estate needs. Now don't forget to watch another video.